Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
Oh, based on
That's
my
such.
love for my fellow humans, based on compassion for my fellow humans. That's how.
Okay, well then, but you see, all you're just simply saying is that your plan of creation is superior to the God of the Bible, and that that God could not possibly have a sufficient reason to do certain actions in the course of human
Well,
history
kind of.
according
That's
to his
kind of a
plan.
stretch, Darth. You're kind of adding words. I mean, you're partially you're right. You're partially right. What I'm saying is that if a God did these things, if he really drowned the earth and watched his creation drown, I'm siding with the kids he drowned and not with him. That's what I'm saying. I'm picking sides here. I'm
Okay,
choosing the side of my fellow
well,
brothers and
hold on
sisters
a
that are
second.
suffering
Hold on a
instead of,
second. How do
well,
you
listen,
know? Let's have a conversation here. How do you know there were
okay, we
children
will,
there?
Darth, but the real thing is,
How do
the
you
important
know
thing
there
is,
were?
the important thing,
How do
Darth,
you
is you
know
don't
there?
talk about the top makes. If you talk about the top makes me feel like you're not listening to me, and I don't want to talk. So the reason I say is because when he drowned the entire world during the Great Flood, he drowned everyone except for one family. So the idea that it comes to a reason that there'll be women there and there'll be children of all ages there,
Well, how do you know that?
because he drowned the entire earth and the earth was populated. The earth
Okay.
was
Well,
wicked.
does the Bible say? Does the Bible say the Lord opens the womb and closes the womb?
It doesn't matter. That's a non sequitur to what I'm saying.
No, no, no. I didn't. No, no. That was not a non sequitur. What you just said,
Is
saying
there
it was
is
a.
it?
Well, let me finish, okay? Because I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm actually correcting you.
Bro,
When
you
you
just
said
dodged the kid
okay,
question,
No,
all
bro.
he's
right,
getting to
would
it.
you
You
He's getting
just
would you
you
back to it,
not
just
over
Mike.
talk me,
dodged the
please?
quiz.
Because I have
This is
plenty of other
annoying.
rooms where people want me to participate in, okay? And if a fellow participant is going to unzip his pants
Go
and
ahead,
urinate
Darth. Go
on my
ahead.
leg, then there's no reason for me to stay,
Go
okay?
ahead,
Oh
Darth.
God.
Now, when you said, yeah, well, you know what you don't like? What you don't like is that I'm a believer and I stand up for
No,
myself and I don't
I
take
don't mind at
abuse.
all,
No,
Darth.
Bishop, this wasn't directed at you,
It's you're
Okay.
talking about me,
okay?
right? He asked you.
Yeah, I'm
You asked
talking
him,
about you.
bro. You
You don't
asked
like the
him.
fact.
You asked him. How did you know that
Okay,
there
so
were
you're going to
kids
mute
there?
me? Okay, listen,
We're,
mute me again, and I'll leave. I have plenty of
what are you
other
talking?
places to
Nobody,
go to.
nobody muted you,
No, I
bro.
didn't. No
Somebody
one.
did mute me.
We didn't mute you, bud.
Yeah,
Nobody
somebody did
muted you.
mute me.
Maybe,
It
maybe
might
it
be.
was your
It
Okay,
might be a
God,
bug.
bro.
I want to hear you. I didn't mute you there either, Darth. I don't know what's going on. If you're muting yourself or what, but I'm not muting you, man.
okay,
Go
I
ahead.
okay.
can't
No,
mute you.
guess what? Guess what? Now. Okay, was it Steve then? Because it was either you.
Steve, if you're muting Darth, please don't.
Yeah, don't mute him. I
I
want
want
to
to hear
like.
him, man. I don't know if he's doing this or not. There we go, Darth. I'm the only mod up here now.
So I can't mute you. All I'm saying is this: you don't come across as genuine
Okay, I'm
when
not
he.
interested in your opinion. I'm talking with
Let's get
Bishop
back to the
here,
kid issue,
and what
please.
you're
Oh
doing
God,
is
you
what you're
Let's
doing is
coward!
okay.
come
All
on,
right,
Mike.
listen. Hey, Mike, let me just say
Fuck.
one more thing, okay?
No, don't say anything, bro.
Okay. Hey,
Don't talk
Mike,
to me.
fuck off. Hey, Mike, fuck off.
I beat you. You cussed.
Mike and
Yeah.
Darth.
Yeah.
Mike and
I
Darth.
was I was muting him when he's talking over you guys.
No, dog. All I'm
Yeah,
saying is
don't do
this,
that,
bro.
man. Let him be a dick, please.
All I'm saying is this. Yeah, I didn't. All I'm saying is this: is that when you talk about flooding this world, and he says, "How do you know that there were kids?" Don't act like you want to have a fucking honest
Well, he is an
conversation, bro.
apologist. I mean, that's what he does.
So what? You don't have to fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah, but we couldn't even hear his bullshit arguments. We didn't get to
William
because
Lane,
he's God
because
now.
you know what? Sometimes you don't have to get as far as he wants to go when he fucking starts making crap out like that. William
Well,
Craig doesn't say that.
no, but I would like to laugh. I would have liked to hear, not laugh.
Oh, I'm
Hear
sorry I
it
ruined
as
that
other
for you.
word.
It's,
You hurt me, man. You hurt me deeply.
fuck, bro.
Hey, D boy, what's
We
up, bro?
lost a
Welcome to the stage.
friend.
What's up, boys? How's it going?
Yeah, man.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
I just went into another atheist room, okay? And
Okay.
because I know that I draw a crowd, the guy who's a Satanist there wanted me to be there, okay? And they humored me for a couple of minutes, and then one of his sidekicks unzips his pants and starts urinating on me, okay, verbally. You see, this is
Uh-huh.
what they do. This is what they do, okay? This is the little game that they play, right?
Okay.
You go into their other rooms, and then if you pose a serious intellectual challenge, then they unzip their pants and defecate on you verbally. And then I had to leave because of the abuse. Anyway, go ahead.
5 minutes later.
By the way, that other Satanist atheist room that I went into, and I was starting to have a fairly intelligent interaction with him. This Satanist, you know what he said? He said, I said, how is it that God doesn't exist? And he says, oh, I said the Christian God doesn't exist. And he says, well, he's supposed to be loving and all this, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, here's the problem. I said, when you make any evaluation, right, your evaluation is going to have to derive and conform to some standard, right? And either your evaluation of anything, including God himself, will either conform to the mind of God, because God is the creator and he institutes and he sustains everything, and everything is operating according to his plan. I said, or your evaluation will simply just conform to what you say, what you think. Right?
True.
I said, so all you're just simply saying is God doesn't exist because I think him drowning people in the flood is incompatible with him being loving. What's unloving about it? Okay. How about God? Oh, by the way, he said he drowned children. And the point I tried to make with him, and I said, how do you know there were children that were drowned? I said, doesn't the Bible say God opens the womb and closes the womb?
Exactly.
Do you know for certain that there were children on earth at the time? Is it possible that God closed the wombs for 20 years? Okay, while Noah took quite a long time to build that ark. And maybe by the time Noah got finished, God closed the womb so that there were no little children. Okay, now maybe there were. Okay, that won't be a defeater anyway. But the point is, if you're going to insist that there were in fact children who were drowned, do you know that?
Obviously, they don't.
No, they don't. And you know what's interesting? They bring up the flood. Ever read why there was a worldwide flood? Did they ever read it? No. It's because of the extreme wickedness and evil that was prevalent all across the earth. Okay. Now, maybe it was loving to give all of those people whose evil was on their minds continually, as the text says, an early departure, so that if God did not give them an early departure through the flood, then they would have been an undue evil influence on future generations. Right?
And everybody would end up suffering in hell.
In other words, is it a loving thing for a parent to allow somebody who is an evil influence on their children, where they voluntarily allow their child to come under that influence? Now, they're upset that God drowned everybody. Well, let me ask the question, were they going to live forever? Were they going to die someday? So are you upset that God gave them a, quote, early departure? Or are you just upset of the manner of death? Would it have made you feel better if he gave them all heart attacks? You see, their objections are just ridiculous.
By the way, did you get that, Tom Rabbit?